Hello, welcome back to Anodyne 2. We are now upgrading, doing this, and I have more dust. I just went into the elevator. I thought it would wait until I got to the bottom before it did anything. But yeah. So here we are. Today, I haven't decided what we're gonna do yet, but we gotta do something because tomorrow's when the episode. I thought I pressed this here. Oh well, I guess I just filled it up with dust. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We're going down to expand it again a little bit more. Time to see what these people have to say. You have anything new to say?
Nova, has your user experience with the MetaClean framework been satisfying? We created MetaCoin to engineer your perception and optimize re-explorability values so that the MC score of previously visited locations are now in the worth your time range of 7.5 and above. Walk with excitement, Nova. Bring forth change.
Yes. Now don't forget about the newly opened regions of New Zealand, Nova. The denizens of New Zealand are counting on you. Here we go. This is where I meant to start the episode. Here we go. We can almost upgrade twice. Or can we upgrade twice? Something like that. There we go. So there might have been a card that I missed in New Zealand, because if we go here, there's an empty spot right here, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll buy the card collector thing. Okay, I need one more then. Oh, this is a cutscene.
Nova, how have you been enjoying the enhanced experience of the MetaClean framework? I see you're progressing well through the newly unlocked desert region. Now then, I think it's time we talked about our endgame.
Please allow me, Visionary. I believe I'm the one to broach the subject with the appropriate dignity. NanoCleaner Nova, already in your brief existence, you have traversed the breadth of New Zealand's habitable regions and beyond. Soon your path will take you still further reaches of this strange and beautiful world. What a gift it is to explore this world. What a wonder to inhabit it. And yet, the fundamental problem of New Zealand, it must be clear to you by now. Dust, decay, the inexorable creep of corruption and depravity that leads always to pain. We are created by the center. We should exist as glorious works of art. And yet, we're made of dust, and from our first breath we begin to crumble back. We lose our innocence and turn to vile and selfish habits. This is some freaking metaphysical stuff right here. Lust, gluttony, anger are every vulgar thought a stain upon the creative integrity of the center's vision. And yet, there's still hope. When the graduated prism is fully upgraded and the final shipment of dust is sent, your purpose will be fulfilled. The Anodyne.
For once, I must admit, that was beautifully spoken, Psalmist. You see, Nova, the Anodyne is the pivotal moment at which the center and New Zealand will fully reunite. It is a singularity at which the center's network of influence expands into a fully self-sustaining regeneration of the center's creative intent.
Do you see what this means, Nova? Your continuous toil in fighting the rise of dust. The ravenous hunger of our souls which reality cannot sate. The promise of death and loss which haunt the brightest moments of our weary lives. When the Anodyne is at hand, these nightmares will fade into the truest dreams of each inhabitant of New Zealand. Can you taste it? Perfect communion.
And perfect efficiency, infinite energy formed via transcendently wasteless system.
Everything has led you to this point, Nova. Go now and bring about the Anodyne! Holy shit! You guys are full of it. So today I thought I would go back into this area, which I believe is the last area of the sands we have yet to collect all the coins in. So, what do I have to say today to pass the time? Not really much. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and if I think of anything, I will say it. Probably just gonna cut this out, aren't I? Alright, I guess I can read these. As we created a desert, we faced the problem. How do you get from one area to another? Well, our designers figured the best way would be having a subtle and literal gate around the whole place. It combines visibility with subtlety, and yes, even allows you to easily create lines of sight toward the gates that take you to the other areas. Some might call it inelegant, however, we don't see them creating entire worlds in a single year. History speaks of many important towers, the windmill, the sunray spire, and now this, the desert spire. What makes towers such a potent symbol, such a recurring theme in all great art? I don't know. Don't overthink it. Something in evolutionary psychology, no doubt. You may be interested to know that the mountain before you and the one you stand on after going up the cave are not the same. In fact, we created two mountains of differing sizes because of how perspective distorts tall objects. Yes, that's what we want you to believe, but actually the store ran out of spires and we had to buy a defective, misshapen one. So I guess we can go inside. See if there's coins in here too. I'm not seeing any coins. Okay, is there anything back up here? I can go inside the cat again. And Fruit Haven used to hang here. Wrong button. Yeah, can I go back in? Nova Pets Wolgully! Ow. Nice petting. Wolgully seemed to like that. Cleaner Nova. I'm so ashamed when I think of the last time we met. I was wild then. My puffs were matted with the dirt tangled in the twigs. Yes, puffs. I was rude to you, no doubt. Please accept my most humble apologies. What's that? You would like to explore inside of me? Well, I would be deeply honored. I'm sorry. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm having a hard time opening myself to resonance. Oh goodness, I promise I would like to let you in, but my body can be so frustrating at times. Esteemed Nano Cleaner, I would hate to have you go out of your way for me, but I have heard of a power order for the Tri-Lock collar. Perhaps if we were to collect the collar and fasten it around my neck, I will be able to resonate with you once again. Oh, I'd be so pleased, Nano Cleaner Nova, if only you had that. If only. Cleaner Nova, is that Tri-Lock collar for me? Oh, you must have gone really far and wide searching for it since the last time we talked 2 seconds ago. Oh wow, you would really accept me as your own. Well then, there's no doubt in my mind anymore that we will be able to spark a connection. However, I don't think I have a dust crystal inside me currently. I would hate for you to waste your time. You know best though, of course. Nova fastens the collar around Wolgully's neck. The air is thick with air, I guess. At least it's not dust. Enter them and take a look around. Alright, well, I think now might be a good time. I think I've searched everywhere, literally. Now might be a good time to buy that card detector. Alright, do I have to activate it or is it auto-activated? Right here. Use it through the inventory menu. There we go. Where is it? There it is. There are no cards remaining in this 3D area. There's still a card icon on your map. Map. Yeah, there's no icon. So either I have to go to a different area and search for it, or I just have to go in here. So clearly this is moving on the story because we had to go for a fetch quest before we could go in.
Huh? Why does everything look different? Have I landed in the wrong area? Jim, I'm so glad to see you. What happened here? Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry about how I left things earlier. I was mad at myself, and I shouldn't have taken it out on you and Elegy. Can you forgive me?
Well, hello, visitor. Welcome to Dustbound Village.
Gem? What are you talking about? Don't you mean Dustbound Village?
Dustbound Village? Ha ha ha, what an absurd notion. Dustbound, ha ha, as if the center would ever allow such a fate. We here in Dustbound Village look forward to nothing but vigor and good health. Ah, you are the center's own nano cleaner, correct? It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Dustbound Village.
Gem?
So, either they're messing with us, or something has actually changed. Okay. That's just directions. I see how the caption down there says Dustbound Village, question mark.
I am brother. I am sister. I am mother.
I am father. Nice. Hello.
Oh, never mind me.
Do you have heart face painter? Yes, perfect. I have completed another painting. The center created me to be an artist. I can work tirelessly without taking breaks because I know that I am destined for true greatness. So clearly something is weird. Nova found Palisades card. It's all torn and taped up. Drem was sorry that he tore up your card. He didn't know at the time what Palisade meant to you.
Elegy?
It's good to see you, Nova.
Elegy, is it really you? What happened here? Why is everyone different?
Have you ever blinked at the exact same moment that someone turned out the light? It almost feels like time cheated to rob you of that instant of transition, to make it forever. Impossible to reconcile the puzzle pieces of your existence.
I saw Drem, but it was different. I don't like it, Elegy.
The life we had here in Dustbound Village was incompatible with the center's vision, and so we were reset. My friends forgot everything they had once known. Ash and I escaped by chance with our dust channeling peekaboo game. We vanished at just the right time and escaped the center's gaze.
Why does it have to be this way, Elegy? Why does it have to hurt so much? Maybe it was a mistake to come here. By bringing about the Anodyne, I can undo all this sadness and loss.
Nova, this loss that you feel, this is like a small taste of the Anodyne. If you give in to the center, you'll lose yourself completely. We all will.
But I want to feel right, Elegy. I want to feel at peace. Don't we deserve that?
Can't you see, Nova? We did feel right. This is a sad and scary world, but we were building something better from the wreckage.
Why do we have to choose between the center and ourselves? Maybe we could talk to the center. Maybe it could change the rules. Maybe we could just act right because we want to and because it feels good and we won't have to be afraid anymore.
It's a nice thought, Nova, but is that what you were ever promised? If such a thing were possible, do you have any evidence as what the center desires?
But why wouldn't?
Nova's head swims, her vision fades into a dark and endless tunnel. And yes, she is starting to remember why she left the Dustbound, Drem, Elegy. All they ever wanted was to make a fool of Nova, to trample on the sacred task she had received from Palisade. Long ago, before Nova had ever glimpsed the open sky, she had known the malice that lurked inside her own heart. Bran Malagden had taught her that. And what had Nova been hoping to gain by visiting Elegy again? She was no better than Gustine Papellum, always giving in to her basest desires for comfort and pleasure. It isn't worth it, Nova wants to scream at herself. She feels torn apart, but most of all she is afraid. How could she possibly hold out forever? The dust. It will seep into the cracks in her shell and she will turn to rot. Her purpose will spoil and disintegrate. She will be subsumed into the roiling pit of darkness with only virulent regret and pain burned eternally into her dimming mind. She can hear the dust all around her. She can feel its potential in every particle of matter. The noise grows and grows and grows and grows, growing. Nova, come back to me. That's happened before, hasn't it? Before you left the first time? Where are you going, Nova? When you get that look in your eyes? What are you seeing? Slowly, haltingly, the cacophony fades away. Nova's vision returns to normal. She looks up into Elegy's eyes, gentle and concerned. Nova is confused by her conflicting feelings. After a long pause, she finally speaks. I think it's the Glandulock seed. What's a Glandulock seed? I received it when I was born. It connects me to the center and gives me the power to transform dust crystals into cards. The Glandulock seed holds close the memories of what I have seen. It reminds me of what the dust is capable of. It reminds me of the stakes of my mission. Thanks to the Glandulock seed, I will never lose focus on what truly matters, eradicating the dust. Nova, sweetheart, in this life, many things will happen that might hurt or scare us. Sometimes, yes, we'll learn and grow and continue on our journey. But sometimes, Nova, sometimes things are just bad. There's not always a lesson. When you were young, you saw things that scared you. You were pressured with the weight of unfair expectations. Does a Glandulock seed help you to understand the true nature of your fears? Does it lift you up when you reach for something more beautiful and true within yourself? Or does it wield your fears against you, beating you down with insecurity until you believe you have no choice? Nova decides to stay the night. Elegy and Nova walk to the outskirts of the village, lay on the hilltop, and gaze into the starry night sky. It's stuck there. The Glandulock seed. I can feel it. I can feel its tendrils flex and squeeze, branching throughout my entire being. I could never ignore it. I could never be free of it. Even if I wanted to, it's always going to be a part of me, Elegy. Always. That's why I can't be the one to turn against the center. I can't be the one to end this, no matter what I might think or feel. Nova, when you were born, they called you the Nano Cleaner. But you were the one who rose to that mantle. You were the one who molded yourself into the person who has made it this far. And now, isn't it time to form yourself once more? Isn't it time to take that power of adaptation and redirect it toward what you truly believe? As long as you're alive, Nova, that is your gift. You can always become something new. I don't know, Elegy. I just don't know if I can believe that. I don't think it's right for me to gamble on a chance like that. But maybe I don't have to. Maybe there could be another... Elegy, I have an idea. You think you could teach me how to dust channel? The way you became invisible to the center? Yes, of course, but why? Time passes and eventually Nova leaves the village. Ooh. Story's picking up.
I don't see any way around it. The center hid from me the true nature of the Goldilocks seed. But does it matter? If the Anodyne will truly bring about peace and beauty like Psalmist says, then who am I to stand in the way? It was created for a purpose. Why should I be owed anything more? And yet, I'm just not sure. In the end, there are two choices. Achieve the Anodyne, or confront the center. Well, maybe I should just keep working until I'm more certain of my decision.
Nova's dilemma. Nova can confront the center by heading to the Dust Prism Cap in Blue Veil Center.